So in this election, one of the issues that keeps coming back and back is the issue of race. I thought it would be interesting to see what the Bible says about race. One of the first places that we see a reference not to a different race, but to Africans, which we would assume would be a different race from the Middle Eastern race that the majority of the Israelites reflect. First time we see it is in Numbers chapter 12. While they were at Hazeroth, Miriam and Aaron criticized Moses because he had married a Cushite woman. Now, Cush and the Cushites come from the region of Ethiopia in Africa. Moses, who had grown up in Egypt at least for 40 years, would have been well acquainted with Ethiopia and Ethiopian tribes. And at some point, he married a Cushite woman. Now, this is apparently not Zipporah. Zipporah is from Madian. Her father, Jethro, priest of God Most High, was a Madianite. That is not African. That's another Semitic tribe from the Middle East. So either Zipporah has died and Moses takes a new wife, or Moses takes a second wife and he marries a woman from Cush. It's interesting, the order here. Miriam and Aaron criticize Moses. Miriam is the first to be mentioned. As they criticize Moses, the rest of the story is that while Moses was responding, Miriam contracted leprosy and begged Moses to pray that the Lord would heal her, which he did, and the Lord did. But it was Miriam who is foremost in this. So she is criticizing her brother for marrying an African woman. And Moses stands up for his decision, as does God. God does not have a problem with interracial marriages. Now, the second time that we see an African mentioned would be in the book of Mark. Mark chapter 15, verse 21. There, it's the story of Jesus on the way to Calvary. And in verse 21, Jesus is carrying the heavy crossbeam of the cross. And he stumbles and he drops the crossbeam. Mark 15:21, a passerby named Simon, who was from Cyrene, was coming in from the countryside just then. The soldiers forced him to carry Jesus's cross. Now, Simon was the father of Alexander and of Rufus. Discrimination apparently exists because in the middle of the entire crowd, the Roman soldiers pick the African to carry the cross. And he does. And apparently, it moves him deeply because Mark mentions his two sons, Alexander and Rufus. Rufus may be the very same Rufus that Paul mentions in the book of Romans, chapter 16, where he talks about his friends that he wants to send greetings to. Romans 16:13, greet Rufus, whom the Lord picked out to be his very own. And also, now get this, also his dear mother, who has been a mother to me. Now, if Rufus is the African son of Simon the Cyrene, Paul identifies Rufus as a dear brother and also says, say hello to his mother, who is like a mother to me. Inside the church, there is no discrimination. inside the church, race is not to be an issue. Do Black Lives Matter? Of course they do. Absolutely they do. Without a doubt they do. Because Jesus died for Africans, African Americans, just like he died for you and me. The Black Lives Matter organization, that's a different issue. That's a political organization that carries with it a number of other postulations, a group of other beliefs. We can say that Black Lives Matter without being a part of a particular movement. Today, race is not to enter into our thought process. They are brothers and sisters, no matter what race. So today, think about yourself, think about your attitudes, your actions towards people of different races. Take it to the Lord. Ask him to help you. Tomorrow, we'll talk about impartiality. See you tomorrow.